What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching today, baby. All right, what's up, guys? I just wanted to make a quick video wishing you guys a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys are all doing well. I haven't posted a video for a while, so I figured I'd just make a quick one here. In today's video, I just kind of wanted to say thank all of you for your contributions to this channel and following my journey. I know it's been a pretty rocky road over the last few years. And as you guys know, I'm kind of spotty with making videos and giving you guys updates and whatnot. So my apologies for that. I do what I can do. This channel really isn't focused on making daily videos or anything like that. Just kind of giving you guys updates here and there. But I was thinking today that just not very long ago, it was about 3 years ago that I was stuck in my addiction to opiates. And I just kind of want to tell you guys to never give up hope, because as long as you're still alive and as long as you're still breathing, as long as you never give up, there's always hope for you. So you guys might have, it could be any type of addiction that you would have. Just to name a few, I've written down a couple that I've struggled with personally in my life. Not anytime recently, or there's no time limit on when I've struggled with these, but a few of my addictions that I've struggled with are alcohol. Before my last relationship, it was pretty much normal for me to drink every single weekend, like be taking shots of alcohol every single weekend. And thinking back on that lifestyle, to where I would have to be drunk pretty much to hang out with certain people on the weekends. And that's a shitty way to go, and I'm very thankful that through my last relationship, I had learned that that's not necessary to have to hang out with somebody. You don't have to get drunk. So that's been a great gift to learn that. And that has also happened over the last 3 years. So alcohol was one I struggled with. I don't even drink at all anymore. And it feels so nice to not have to waste an entire Sunday trying to recover from a hangover. So that's very nice. I've struggled with making money and addiction to making money. Back in my 20s, I kind of pieced together that making a lot of money would equal... I'm trying to think of how to say this. Making a lot of money would net me better looking women, pretty much is the gist of it. Is how I looked at it in my head. Just because you would see, going through your life, that people that made more money, they would have more attractive women, generally speaking. So I had struggled with chasing success, and that was just like all I was focused on at certain points in my life. Mainly in my 20s, really, but I've had addictions to having beautiful women and girlfriends, and that has caused me a lot of stress over the years. Just needing that validation to, show people that, hey, look, I have an attractive girlfriend, or, I have this girl on my arm, whatever. That's definitely one that I've struggled with. I've struggled with sex addiction. That's not a good one to go through. So I've really had to watch that in other relationships to make sure that I wasn't feeling like an addiction to like this certain type of sex. So that's been good to get over that. I've struggled with social media addiction. I'm sure probably everybody watching this can relate to that. I've struggled with sugar and junk food. That was a big one for me to overcome. That took me a really long time. I struggled with steroid addiction for a brief period of time back in my 20s. And that kind of also goes with like chasing women and stuff. Like the first way I got into that was because I had a really pretty ex-girlfriend, and when she broke up with me, she actually dated one of my friends, and he was all buffed up. And this was back in my early 20s, and I was just a little skinny 130-pound little runt, so as soon as I seen her roll over to him, that definitely was motivation for me I was like, I think I can do that too. So ever since then, thank her for doing that, because fitness has been one of the best things I've ever experienced. So if you guys are not into physical fitness and learning how to perfect your diet, I suggest every one of you watching this to get into that if you can, because it definitely has been one of the biggest life-changing things for me personally. So that was one. I was addicted to toxic relationships, very dramatic relationships, and I really can relate that to the type of person I was at the time. I must have been toxic and dramatic myself because I was struggling through opiate addiction, right? So as you guys know that have struggled with that, your emotions are constantly fluctuating and you're never just normal, really. So I've noticed that the cleaner I've got with my alcohol and drug addiction from the past, the better my relationships have gotten. And I have definitely noticed that for sure. It's a lot of people will say that you'll kind of get what you are as far as a relationship. If you're a dramatic person and your life is hectic, that's the kind of person you'll attract. Okay, I don't know if you guys believe in that, but I have noticed a direct connection with that. So I hope all you guys are doing okay, and I hope some of you guys can relate to this. Everybody can have an addiction to anything, and it doesn't have to be like, oh, this is an addiction, I have to have this right now. Yay! Like, it doesn't have to be that kind of addiction. Maybe you're spending 10 hours a day on social media or YouTube, or maybe you're watching Netflix all day and all night and not being productive with your life. You know that there are better things that you should be doing to elevate your lifestyle. And if you don't do that, you know deep down that you're going to start to feel crappy inside. At least that's how it's been for me anyway. So basically what I wanted to say to you guys is just never give up, because just a little over 3 years ago, I never thought that I would find my way out of opiate addiction, and it was definitely, I would have to say, the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. And I wouldn't say that I'm 100% clean and sober right now. As most of you know, I was on Suboxone for many years, and I struggled getting off of Suboxone. Per my last video, I had mentioned that I had started taking some kratom to get off of the Suboxone after my long, slow taper. And I am still taking a small dose of kratom. It's not exactly where I'd like to be right now, but the fact of the matter is that I'm not taking opiates and I'm not on Suboxone. And I thought Suboxone was an awesome tool to help bridge the gap, okay? Because some people don't understand exactly how Suboxone works, and maybe they don't have experience with it. But I definitely believe it is a useful tool in rewiring your brain and helping you reinforce good habits. I mean, I started business, as you guys have seen, while being on Suboxone, and there's no way that I could have done that being in the crazy lifestyle of chasing opiates. So just never give up, guys. There was so many times that I had self-guilted myself for being addicted or needing all of these things that I've mentioned. I'm the kind of person that self-guilts myself. And even when I was on Suboxone, I had told my counselor, hey, I'm really self-guilting myself for taking this. And he's like, why would you do that? Like, it's fully legal. It's prescribed. It's just something for some reason in some part of my brain, I was just self-guilting myself, probably because I knew that I wanted just to be as clean and sober as possible. But I suggest, if you guys are struggling with self-guilt, that you try to be at peace with your current situation, because chances are you're always going to be struggling with some sort of addiction of some sort. Maybe it's ibuprofen, maybe it's drinking alcohol, maybe it's needing other people in your life to feel content. It could be anything, and I'm sure you guys can make up whatever fits your life scenario. But try not to self-guilt yourself, guys, because at the end of the day, it doesn't really help anything, and it just kind of makes that energy in your body more negative. And I've just done that way too much to myself. And I wish that I could have found ways to be more at peace with my current situation, while never giving up and constantly trying to push forward. So hope some of you guys can understand what I'm trying to say. And I don't think this is a very good video, but I'm going to post it anyway. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. And just remember, guys, as long as you're still alive, we still going, baby. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great fucking day. Bye.